Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. I thought I would review a couple of things I picked up at the Goodwill. Real cheapies. We'll start out with this. It's marked 99 cents. When I showed it, when I got it, I kind of like it just got a real quick cameo, and I think people may have gotten the idea that it was a little better than what it is. It's plastic. It has an elastic cord that comes back and ties in to the trigger. I mean, it does have a decent trigger mechanism, and the limber isn't a bendable limber. You know, it relies on rubber band power, which may not be a real big problem. I haven't gotten around to playing with it yet, but I think if I use some chained rubber bands like I do on some of my slingshots, this may not be too bad. It has a groove for the bolt to ride in, and it will, the way it is at the front, it holds it, it will keep it down, it won't let it rise up. So as long as your fletchings will clear, if you use fletchings, not all crossbows need fletchings. If you have a heavy enough bolt. I don't know how heavy a bolt this will fire, but I may need to find out. So it's just one of those things. It's a project that for $1 it'll hang around in my studio until I get a round to it. You know, and that's one of those times when, like, I'll be sitting there, it's 2 a.m. and this will grab my eye and, hey, let's go get and mess with that. May not take that long. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking. I have several pistol style crossbows, actual, you know, real crossbows. Some people don't like the pistol type. They think they're toys, but if you practice with them and you know what you're doing, they can be rather effective at short range, and they're pretty quiet, quieter than this one even. So there's that. This is my 99-cent crossbow, pistol crossbow. It looks cool, it really does, and it may, like I said, I'll replace this little rubber thingy with some real rubber band, and see how it goes. So I was looking at some rubber band at a Goodwill today. I did a knot today, and it's for a stretchy thing, and I was thinking that would be pretty good, but after I looked at it a little bit closer and I stretched it a little bit more, by the time you got it good and stretched, you could see it was pretty well dry rotted. So it wasn't even worth the money that they were asking. Now this is marked $2. Today was green tag. I didn't realize it until after I got out, and green tags were half price. So what is it? I have no clue. I really don't. I saw the tubes. These tubes, they run you a couple dollars each at science stores and whatnot. This is what they make 2-liter bottles out of, and other bottles that have this size of a cap. or just at least something similar to this. They all start out like this size, and then they heat them and blow them up into the size that they want. But I mean, this could be filled with flour, it could be filled with sugar, it could be filled with any number of items that can be then put away for safekeeping. They're basically watertight or water resistant. You can make them more so by adding a gasket at the top. I was talking to Kaylynn. I don't remember your channel, darling. I think it's Kaylynn. Kaylynn something. But she got some pieces from the Polish Army, some kitchen kit, canteens and stuff like that, and they use a cork gasket. You can get cork material like that at most craft stores and whatnot, and just punch out a circle and put a circle in here of cork, and it will seal this up even better. Now, like I said, I don't know what this is all about, so this is, I haven't even really looked in here. So, warning: to avoid danger, suffocation, keep away from babies. Okay, yeah, it's a plastic bag with a yellow piece of paper. Of course, the bag's got holes in it, so it's no good for anything other than whatever it was being used for in the first place. Just a piece of yellow paper. I don't know. So, pull this out. Yeah. I have no idea what those are. Other than probably trash, because I don't want them around the house. I have grandbabies come by and that looks like it could be candy, and who knows what it actually is. Instruction kit. The world's greatest test tube. Oh yeah, figures. I need 2 pair of glasses to read this thing. Scientists use test tubes of all different sizes and shapes to collect and study really cool things. What makes these test tubes so great? Most are made out of glass. This test tube looks like it's made of glass, but it's really plastic. But there's something really else special about this test tube. What are those grooves at the top? It kind of looks like the top of a bottle. A plastic 2-liter bottle, to be exact. Haha. Drum roll, please. The world's greatest test tube is really a baby soda bottle. Okay. That's what I just said. And then after you're done with each experiment, you might wonder what to do with whatever with the test tubes. You can use it for discovery, liquid, plant a plant in it and watch your roots grow. Dancing beads, fill the bottle with small styrofoam beads. Sands of time. Okay. Travel containers. Fill your test tubes with your favorite soap, shampoo, conditioner, hair gel, blah 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 blah. Okay. Magnifying glass. Fill the test tube to the very top with water and seal it with a cap. Hold the test tube up against newspaper print to magnify the letters. The water magnifies the message. That ties in with something I was talking about to Grandadisanoldman, a really cool channel that I follow out of England. Grandad does all kinds of stuff. He plays with kids' toys a lot, which is really cool because, we're all just grown big kids. And kids have some really cool toys. In fact, people are always asking, how come you play with kids' toys? But he'll buy stuff at, excuse me. He'll buy stuff at charity shops and then modify it. And he'll take like old radio control cars and turn them into, and use the guts from them and take a plastic boat and turn it into a radio control boat. Really cool. Anyway, he was doing something with the magnifying lens the other day, and I said something about we had these real bad fires about a year ago where the swamp caught on fire, and they suspect that it was caused by water shining through, or sunlight shining through water in a bottle at just the right way, at just the right distance to start a fire in, you know, dry tinder in the swamp. It burned hundreds of acres. All of northeast Florida and most of southeast Georgia was engulfed in smoke. I mean, the fire was nearly 100 miles away from me, and at points it looked like I was driving through thick fog. It was difficult to breathe. So anyway, I'll add a link to his channel and Kaylynn's channel. You can check them out if you want. I have no idea what these bottles are for. It has little pieces of paper. Figures I'd drop it, Mr. Fumble Fingers. Looks like litmus paper. pH fun. Okay, so they are litmus paper, and you're supposed to do some sort of a litmus test. Again, I'm probably going to throw all the interior stuff away. What is this one? Open it all the way up. Gravity siphon. Okay, don't really worry about that. This has got some kind of little beads in it. Oh. I'll worry about that later. I need a pair of needle nose pliers. This one. Let's see what's in here. This has got a test tube inside a test tube. Come on. Hey Sam, thinking about your old timer? Insta Snow. This fine white powder is sodium polyacrylate, known as the super absorbent polymer found in baby diapers. That's what makes baby diapers so absorbent. Measure out 1 capful of powder into a plastic cup. Fill the test tube to the top of water. It's approximately equal to 2 ounces. Too much water will make slush instead of snow. Alright, so this is a water absorbent. It would probably work. I'm going to have to do some research. It would probably work to as a blood clotting agent. You know, for really bad wounds. It probably is not medically recommended. But I will do some research on it. And find out. So there's that. This one seems to be something to do with magnets. Actually, it's talking about electrons and heat. Little lava lamp. Harness the power of chemistry. Blah, 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 blah. True color fizzing tablets. A pipette and a test tube rack. Okay. Each one of those little tablets has to do with an experiment on here. Yeah. Thank you, no thank you. Small doctor. Magnifying lens. That's kind of cool. I don't think it goes with the kit. Garbled marbles. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's what these things are, apparently. Another sort of water absorbing something or other. That if you're a kid, you're going to be aggravated because you can't get them out of your box. Right out of your tube. Plop. There they are. Kind of a big old hard mess in the bottom. Yeah, doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't want them anyway. This is what I wanted. And I think for $1, I did pretty good. I'll have to figure out something to do with this rack. It's a circle stencil. Ooh. Maybe a phone stand. Put them together like that. And my phone would rest in there. I don't have a phone. Rest like that. Cool. So yeah, there we go. I got a couple of cool things at the Goodwill. Ching. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all happen to leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that would be fandoculous. I'll get you 2 thumbs up on that. If you'd like to check out my Facebook, the link is below, or wherever the description is on your access device. If you'd like to send me snail mail, I'll have the address in the description box, as well as other links to, well, Kaylynn and Grandadisanoldman, and at least a couple of Goodwill not todays, because I had a couple of got todays along with my not todays. So, 'tis the season to be jolly, 'tis the season to give, 'tis the season to, I don't know, worry about your fellow man, I guess. People have had some really devastating, have had a really bad year this year. Devastating storms. Hurricane Harvey battered Texas, drowned it. Hurricane Irma came through, wrecked the islands and throughout the Caribbean. Puerto Rico is still reeling. South Florida is still reeling. People in South Florida are still without homes. They won't be in homes for this holiday season. Just keep them in mind. if you're a praying person, then, you know, pray for them. If you're a giving person, then give. If all you can do is keep them in your thoughts, then I'm sure that would be appreciated too. At least they, you know, at least they're not going through it totally alone. So, oh, what can I do with this? Probably nothing. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. Slap them upside the head. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Just let them know you're thinking about them. Let them know you love them. You may not get another chance. You really never know. We don't know what's going to happen next 2 minutes, next day, or whatever. So I can't stress it enough, people. But until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Slouchy, y'all. Bye.